Hello, and welcome to Terralina Intuitive Readings. My name is Eleanor, and today I want to talk to you about the universal month of four. June is the universal month of four, and the way we get four for June is by adding up the year of 2023. If you add those numbers together, you will get a 7. And then you add the 6th month of June to the 7, and you get 13. And then we break that down one more time, and we add the 1 and 3 together, and we get 4. And that's how you find the universal month. So the universal month means that we're all going to be feeling this. Some of us might feel it a little bit more than others, and some it might be really beneficial. Other people might feel it as a challenge. It really depends on what our own personal month is for June. Also, the other numbers that we have in our personal chart. So some of the things I like to think about when I think of the energy of four, because when we're looking at numbers in numerology, we're looking at the numbers as symbols that hold certain types of energy. So the first one I have is Earth, because the energy of four is the energy of Earth. It's grounded, it's slow, it's growth, and it's steady growth. And that's kind of how we want to move through this month. Very grounded, understanding what we're doing, taking a pause if we need, taking a breath if we need. Slow and steady is what we want here if we want to achieve some growth in this month. A couple other things are our home. We want to make sure things are taken care of in our home. Security is a big word for the four energy. It's feeling safe and secure in our home, with our finances, in our car. So here is a time to organize any financial things that you might need to take care of. If you want to take a trip or something like that, it's about going and checking your bank accounts, making sure you have the money there, or setting up a savings account. The home, I like to talk to people about, like, if you know you have to take care of some repairs in the home, the 4 month is exactly when you want to do that. Making repairs, because when next month comes, it's an energy of a lot of busyness, chaos, change, unexpected things. So we want to make sure everything's taken care of before the storm kind of thing. I'm not saying it's going to storm, but just in case, right? Also, our cars. I feel like our cars are very tied to our security, feeling secure. If we don't have a car, we feel like we can't, go anywhere. We're stuck at home. For some people, they might like that, but that is a big part of our everyday, being able to go to the grocery store, going to work, picking up kids, taking trips, all that we rely on our cars for. So home, finances, and cars are things that you want to look at this month to make sure they're in good repair. If you have any big home appliances that you might need to get checked out, definitely do that too. A couple other words are structure. Like, there's huge structures in the world. You see them all over. Our homes are structure, right? But our body's a structure too. So structure, stability, stubbornness. So the four energy, as I mentioned, is earth energy. And the three astrology signs that are earth energy are Taurus, like this bull here. We have Virgo. And then we also have Capricorn. So Taurus people love their comfort. And to feel comfortable, we need to feel secure, right? The Virgos like to do things right, like to do it right the first time. And the Capricorns they're focused on work, really. They're very driven that way. And they're all those energies are pretty organized people. They can get lazy though. When they get lazy, that's to their detriment. So you go into a kitchen of any of these people, I'm sure you're going to see that they have things put away in a very specific order. Boundaries are another energy word for four energy. Boundaries are kind of tricky because, well, we often nowadays, especially, we put up boundaries when we don't like something. And that's not really healthy. When we put up boundaries just because we don't like something, it kind of takes away that opportunity to learn something new. If there's somebody that you feel very uncomfortable with, or you just know you're not going to come to this agreement somehow, then that's a time to put up boundaries, big wall boundaries. But most of the time, it's just a fence that we need to put up and kind of watch that fence, right? And don't let people walk over that fence or climb over that fence. Foundations, the Golden Gate Bridge has a foundation. You don't see it, but it's there. So what is your foundation? Even in our home, what is it we're trying to build and bring to our home? And are the foundations strong? We need to have a strong foundation to build on. Building is and I don't think I put that word in here, but buildings and building, ing, that's all for energy, right? It's a structure, it's stable, it's strong, and we hope it has very strong foundations. So another thing we want strong is our body, and we want to have good health. So at this time, it's a great time to look at your health. If you've had anything bothering you, eyes, teeth, anywhere in your body, make sure you have that checked out, just like your home, your car, all those things. Your body is very important to your security, your structure, and your foundation, right? Into building and doing things. Eating right is a huge one. Getting enough sleep, water, and exercise, all those things. If you're not feeling great lately and very sluggish, and you know you've been sitting too much or not eating the right food and stuff, try this. Try something new for yourself to take care of your body. Get moving, eat better, get sleep. Don't sit at the computer too long. Maybe every hour or so, get up and take a walk around, even if it's around the house, right? Okay, now with this slide, these are kind of the ways that we want to go into this month, or to not just go in, but to really work this way in this month. And it's really about organizing, simplifying, making lists, and preparing the night before or prior to, giving yourself enough time, a lot of time actually, to do these things, so that when you will get up in the morning to take the kids to camp or wherever it is you need to go or do, that everything's ready and you're not wasting that time and stressed out about that. It's about trying to get yourself organized enough, and everything in order, so that your life becomes simplified and simple, especially June. This is a great time to do this for June, because we are, like I said, moving from going to school and all that rush to whatever summer looks like for your family. Okay. But prepare, organize, make your list, and do all that. And I think you'll have a more fun and fulfilling times with your family. Because when you don't do this, you forget something. Somebody's upset running out of the house, maybe without your right shoes on. Things get a little chaotic when you don't prepare. Okay, now the big and heavy stuff. So we have strategy, law, and rules. All these are for energy, because strategy is looking at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish this month and asking yourself, am I doing it the hard way, the easy way? Am I cheating? How am I going at this? So in chess, you're not only looking at what the best move for you is, but you're also looking at what's going to happen when I take my hand off that chess piece, right? So you have to look ahead, and this will also help you with timing and getting things together, very organized kind of thing. So organizing your mind here is that strategy. So with that, you could look at your finances, any aspect of your life that you are working on, if it's yourself, your money, it's your job, or trying to bring something to fruition. Maybe you're creating your own business or some kind of big project. That's the strategy comes in at that point, looking at, again, what's working, what's not working for you. If there's something that you want to include in a project, but it's just not fitting right now, put it to the side. And once that project gets up and running, go back and see if that fits. But don't try and make things work where they don't really work, because that will create a foundation that's not super strong. That's the strategy. Law is the law. We want to do things by the book, by the rules, by the law, so that we don't get in trouble, like by speeding. If you're speeding, you're going to get caught. And then when you get caught speeding, well, not only are you going to be wasting time because you're going to get pulled over, but you're also going to waste money for paying for that ticket. and it's going to weigh on your mind quite a bit, right? So all those things are working against the energy of 4. When we play by the rules and do things that whatever the rules are for ourselves, for our home, for our community, like I said, this is for all of us, not just you. So how we all play by the rules together is going to be a big thing here. So we might actually see that those people that have broken the rules, broken the law, we're going to see more more people get in trouble, I'm sure. So in this last slide, I like to talk about this, this young man here at the top. He's studying, but then, he's working hard to get his degree or to graduate. So that's the success of that. And then you see these teams they're working hard. This one up here, especially with the rowing, they're working very hard as a team to accomplish something. And it looks like these women at the bottom here feel successful, even if they may have came in, not at the beginning of their pack, at the front of their pack, but maybe close to the end. At least they did something. They put out an effort to maybe run their first marathon or 10K, whatever this might be. And they made it. So that's their success. So what does success look like for you for this month? If you're working on a project, as I said, putting one foot in front of the other, not trying to rush anything, and not try to cut corners with anything. Success is going to come when you play by the rules, work hard, really focus on what you are doing, and making sure you're including other people, because the 4 energy they can have tunnel vision when they're working on something. That's it, my friends. If you have any questions about the energy of 4 or how it might show up for you this month, you could on Facebook or Instagram under Tarolina LLC. I offer tarot readings, oracle card readings, Lenormand card readings. If you go to my website, you'll figure out the difference between all those things. Also, I offer mediumship readings and psychic readings. Again, if you're interested in what those are, you could go to my Facebook and leave me a message, or you could go to Tarolina LLC@gmail.com and send me or leave me a message there to ask a question. Okay. So to wrap up, we are here in the 4-month to succeed, but we got to put in the work and no shortcuts. Okay. So I will see you back here in July to go over the energy of the 5 energy, which is about change. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.